What's up, guys? It's Richie from the Mac and Cabbage channel. I hope you're doing really well today. It's Thursday today. So I thought I would come on and do a little video because obviously it's slowly starting, isn't it? All these transfer rumours, who's going to be coming in, who's going to be leaving us. Every day when I'm checking sort of like social media, checking like the rumour mill, we've been linked with quite a few different players. Some players I'm not aware of, but some players obviously we all do know them. So I'm just going to do a quick video about what's going on, what my opinions are really on it. So first of all, Jordan Henderson. Jordan Henderson, we all know it, Sunderland born and bred. He's had an unbelievable career, Jordan Henderson. Obviously everything that he's done at Liverpool, Champions League winner, Premier League winner. He's had an international career with England, which has been absolutely fantastic, and he's played at some major tournaments as well, hasn't he? So Jordan Henderson. I'm kind of sitting on the fence with Jordan Henderson at the minute. I am unsure whether that might be a good signing for her, or maybe he's not. There's plus and minuses on both sides to signing Jordan Henderson. What I will say about Jordan Henderson is he is a leader. And he's got vast amounts of Premier League experience. You know what I mean? He's been there and done it all in the Premier League. So he's got all that to bring into our young players that we've still got in our squad who have never played Premier League football before, which I think will be a massive benefit for some of them in the squad, to look up to somebody who's been there and done it. Which will be great to bring into the club. You know, I think he'll bring more eyes on Sunderland, that he's coming back. He's going to see out his career with us. I think Jordan Henderson's about 33 now. Without his checking there, I couldn't remember. He's either 33 or 34, something like that. Has he still got the legs for the Premier League? I mean, last season he was playing for Ajax in the division over there. And from what I've seen, he played 28 games. He scored 1 goal, assisted 4, picked up 6 yellow cards as well. So I'm just reading off another screen down here. So he didn't really play the full season for Ajax, did he? So if he's only played 28 games, I'll presume that he hasn't played every single game for them last season. So could that be something else that would happen to him at Sunderland? I mean, I don't see the point in bringing in a player if he's not going to be able to play as many games as possible with obviously, the likes of Jordan Henderson. We would need him in every match, but it's just not going to happen with his age. I don't think he might have the legs, especially against certain teams. You know what I mean? Teams in the Premier League now are full of pace and full of power. Can he keep up with that? I'm not no way dissing Jordan Henderson at all. We all know what he's capable of and what he's achieved in his career, but right now, it's quite a balanced thing. Yes, he's going to bring in all this experience, leadership qualities. He's going to be great for the youth players. He's going to put focal points back on our team, in a team that he loves and he supports. You know what I mean? So he is going to give it all for it. But is he going to be good enough? I don't know. That's where I sit on the fence. And I mean, yes, he's been included in England's current squad for the next couple of games that are coming up for him as well, which was quite surprising as well, obviously with him not being involved as much with Gareth Southgate, so he is in the squad, but I just don't know. I haven't really decided whether it would be a great thing for or not. It's one of those in the balance. So whatever opinions you've got on Jordan Henderson, just leave us a comment, and we'll have a chat about it. You know what I mean? I love hearing people's opinions as well, so let us know what you think about Jordan Henderson. The other ones I've heard as well, so obviously Diallo, right? I think from the minute we got promoted to the Premier League, everyone was screaming to get Diallo back. Diallo, when he was with us, had an absolutely fantastic season under Tony Mowbray, and obviously we just lost out through the playoffs, you know what I mean? But he was by far the best player at our club, and we could all say he was just way too good for the Championship as well. So he is a Premier League player in my opinion, and again, he's another one. He's got vast experience, playing with Man United, he's playing in Europe, he's an international player as well, playing for the Ivory Coast. I think that's where he plays, and he loves the club. We can all see it. I mean, he turned up for the Coventry game. He was down on the pitch side talking to Jermaine Defoe. He was on the pitch as well, when we were doing the the presentations and things. So he's obviously still got an interest in us, and he's still interested in our club. You know what I mean? A lot of players and a lot of ex-managers, chairmen, and everything, they always said that something gets under your skin, and I think that's what's happened with Amad Diallo as well. So with Amad Diallo though, when I've been looking into it, he is on £125,000 a week, which, in my opinion, is way, way out of our budget. Massive, massive money that to pay somebody. I just don't see how we can afford him. That's the simple matter. It's going to cost me maybe 40, 50 million to buy him, and he's on a 5-year contract at Man United. So are Man United wanting to get rid of Diallo? Because Diallo, for Man United, let's be honest, he's been one of probably the best player since Ruben Amorim come in. He's probably, the best forward that they've got. In my opinion, I would say he is. I would certainly love to see Amad Diallo back at Sunderland. Of course I would. He would be unbelievable for it. And he's, but we are short on that right hand side. And if he did come in, then obviously we've got quality now to add to a strike force. But sorry to be negative about it, but I just don't see it. Don't see it happening. And honestly, I'll be very, very surprised if Amad Diallo does come to Sunderland. If he does, he might have to take a wage cut, but 40, 50 million pound for a player, I mean, we need strength in every position. We need backup in every single position on that pitch. Especially playing in Premier League games as well. And then obviously you've got the League Cup games, got the FA Cup games as well. That'll be coming up as well. So I don't know, right? But I would love to see him back at Sunderland. I really, really would. If the club go out and buy him and spend all that money on him, then it's a huge risk. But, will he pay off? You know what I mean? Will he give us all that back? And I know for certain that Amad Diallo, when he's on the pitch, will give 100%. So anyway, more I hear about that, the more I'll try and update you guys about things like that. But again, it's just all rumours on the mill. I mean, I've seen today as well that Mason Greenwood, the ex-Man United player, I think he's playing in France at the moment. He's apparently rumoured to come in as well. So there's lots and lots of rumours going on at the minute. And it's going to be like this all summer until sort of like the transfer window opens. When teams are coming up, you know what I mean? There's plenty of players out there who might not be getting the first start in their team. You know what I mean? For example, like the likes of Man United or Arsenal, there might be players in their squad who are not getting game time and they want to play and get experience of playing in the Premier League. So what you tend to happen is those younger players or those sort of like fringe players tend to sort of like come down to the lower teams just to get the game time so they can obviously develop further, get more experience in the Premier League. So we have got that in our favour, and we could possibly get 1 or 2 players in as well on loan or even buy them. But there's certainly a lot of options out there for as well. So I mean, if we can get someone that's got Premier League experience and who's wanting to develop and use our club as a stepping stone to develop their careers at their parent club, then I'm all for it, because they're going to give everything on the pitch, aren't they? You know what I mean? If they're looking to use us as a stepping stone to say, yeah, I'm going to show you what I can do, and then when they go back to the parent club, that's when they might, start playing again. The likes of Amad Diallo did it as well. He went back. Look, he's been in the Man United starting team since he's come back with loan from us. So I think there's a lot of things that we can potentially look at as well, but this is going to go on and on and on, isn't it, for weeks now? Excuse me, but I think we've got to be careful. I think we've got to learn the lessons from the time when we got relegated from the Premier League. We had a lot of players on big money in our club, and we spent a lot of money on players as well. And then obviously we got into a financial mess with that as well, because when players were leaving, we had to pay the rest of the wages, we had to play on clauses, etc., etc. So we're going to have to really learn the lessons from that. And it was all documented on Sunderland Till I Die on Netflix as well. So if you're not sure about what happened, just watch that and it'll explain everything, especially the first season. It'll explain exactly how we got into a financial mess, But yeah, so positively, you know, we are going to get quality, and I believe that the club's going to get quality in, but it's just we've got to get the quality at the right price, the right wages, so we're not getting screwed over ourselves. But we've still got that core team as well, you know what I mean, that we're looking to develop. So the likes of Trey Hume, Dan Bollard, you know, Dan Neil maybe, you know what I mean, Mundle, Mayenda, Isidore, all these players are going to step up in the Premier League as well, and hopefully develop further. I will say one thing quickly though. I really, really, really hope that Joe Bellingham signs a new contract with us and stays with our club. I absolutely love Joe. Fantastic midfielder, and that kid's going to go from strength to strength. And if he plays in the Premier League for us, excuse me, next season, and I think he's going to be quality. I'm not deluded in saying this. He's going to be quality like his brother. And I know we shouldn't compare him to his brother, but he is. You know what I mean? His game's quite similar. So I really, really hope Job stays. I really hope he gets a contract, pay whatever we need to keep that lad, because he's going to be one of the best midfielders in the world soon enough. But anyway, I'll leave it there. So any rumours that you guys hear, just drop me a message. Drop a message on the Mac and Cabby page as well. I'd love to hear what you guys have heard, what you know, where you get the information from and things. So it's all starting. So I will do some more videos as we go on. But this is just a sort of like, you know, pinpoint, you know, the rumour mill at the minute. But anyway, I'll leave it at that. I hope you have a mint night, and I hope we have a mint weekend as well coming up, and I'll catch up with you soon. Take it easy.